Two-handed bowling, once considered a gimmick, now a game changer. But is it the future? Or just another bowling fad that's gotten out of hand? Not long ago, the idea of throwing a bowling ball with two hands seemed, well, a little odd. Traditionalists scoffed, coaches cringed, and some even called it cheating. But then came Jason Belmonte, one of the first to fully embrace the two-handed style. The Australian prodigy shattered expectations, records, and a few egos along the way. His approach wasn't just different, it was effective. More revs, more speed, more pin action. And before you could say, that's cheating, a wave of young bowlers followed suit. Today, two-handed bowling isn't just a trend, it's dominating the sport. So why is two-handed bowling so effective? It all comes down to physics. More revolutions per minute, RPM, means a stronger hook, a bigger margin for error, and explosive pin carry. On average, a traditional one-handed bowler throws with 300 to 350 RPM. Two-handers? They can crank it up to 500 to 600 RPM, sometimes even more. That's like comparing a family van to a race car. And it's not just about spin. Two-handers also tend to throw the ball faster, typically between 18 and 21 miles per hour. That speed makes it harder for oil conditions to disrupt the shot. The result? More strikes, more titles, and more old-school bowlers questioning everything they thought they knew about the game. Look at the numbers, and the trend is clear. The player with the most major titles in history? A two-hander. In 2024 alone, 3 of the top 5 ranked PBA players were two-handers. Since 2010, a two-hander has won the PBA Player of the Year title 8 times. Bowling is evolving, and if you're a young player picking up a ball for the first time today, you're probably at least thinking about trying the two-handed style. Of course, not everyone is thrilled about the rise of two-handers. Some say it gives them an unfair advantage, that traditional bowlers have to work twice as hard for the same results. Critics argue that two-handers can control axis rotation more easily, create sharper angles through the pins, and avoid grip pressure issues by not using their thumb. It sounds like a cheat code, but let's be honest. If it were that easy, everyone would be winning titles. The truth is, bowling still demands skill, consistency, and mental toughness. One hand or two, there are no shortcuts to the top. So, does this mean one-handed bowling is going extinct? Of course not. Legends like Norm Duke, Pete Weber, and Walter Ray Williams Jr. built their legacies with the one-handed style. And even today, plenty of top players continue to succeed with the traditional approach. Take E.J. Tackett, for example. He's won back-to-back Player of the Year awards since 2023, and he's a strong contender for a third in 2025. Accuracy, adaptability, and years of experience. They still matter just as much as power. One thing is clear, two-handed bowling isn't going anywhere. If anything, it's growing. And the sport of bowling is growing with it. Young bowlers are now experimenting with the style, even using backup balls and new techniques that push the limits of what we've seen before. The next 10 years, they could change everything. So what's your take? Is two-handed bowling revolutionizing the game? Or do one-handers have a point when they say it's unfair? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button for more bowling insights, highlights, and the latest news from the lanes. Until next time, keep on striking.